Number 7 is to convert the Hindu Arabic number 2747, 2747 into a Mayan numeral. We are going from our base to someone else's system. So this is that division and subtraction version again. Let's talk about the Mayan base. Mayan base is base 20. So 20 to the 0 is that ones place. 20 to the first is 20. 20 squared is 400. 20 cubed is 8,000. We've already surpassed the number we're looking at. We are not going to be looking at groups of 8,000, but we can pull out groups of 400. So that's where we're beginning. We're going to take our beginning number, 2,747, and we're going to pull out groups of 400. How many groups of 400 can we pull out? Well, I have to do my division. 2,747 divided by 400, and I have 6.8675. So 6 whole groups with some kind of remainder. How do we find that remainder? We see how much did I take out already? I took out 6 groups of 400. That's 2,400, meaning we're left with 347. That's the remainder. I'm going to kind of highlight this so we see it as we walk through. That's our first group. We had 6 groups of 400. The 345 is now what gets carried. 45, where did that 5 come from? I'm sorry, 347. 347 gets carried on to the 20s place. We started with the 400. Now we're at the 20s place, which means I'm pulling out groups of 20. 347 divided by 20 is 17.35. All right, we write 17 as the whole, and then we need to know what the remainder is on that. So that second place value is going to be 17. We look at the remainder by taking the 347 we started with, and we're taking away 17 groups of 20 this time. That's the size groups we just pulled out. So 17 times 20 was 340. So 347 minus 340, that's 7. We have a remainder of 7. And since we're to that last place value, you could write it or you could choose not to. We're looking at groups of 1. When you take out groups of 1, 7 divided by 1, it's just going to be 7 with no remainder. All right, so this value, once you get to that ones place, is always going to be your third number. In the Mayan, we stack them top to bottom. You need to answer with the symbol. You show all this work and you'll get most of the credit, but you're not going to get all the credit because this is not the Mayan numeral. The Mayan numeral has the smallest values or the smallest placeholders at the bottom. So 7, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, and 5, 6. That would be our Mayan numeral. In the other direction, we'll make kind of a table to help us. I'll line them up. Never mind. I'll line them up this way. 5, 10, 15, 16, 5, 10, 12, 0, and 5. That's what those symbols represent. But in that Mayan base, we have 20 to the 0 or 1 for that bottom, 20 to the first, or 20 is the place value for that second place. 20 squared is 400. 20 cubed is 8,000. So this Mayan numeral is 5 groups of 8,000. I'm doing the product and the addition. 0 groups of 400, 12 groups of 20, and 16 groups of 1. That's 40,000 plus nothing, plus 240, plus 16. That's 40,256.